Hello everybody, it is Sunday the 20th of March. I want to talk about this idea that my people will die from lack of knowledge. So basically this world is dying of the stupids at the moment. It really is. And we know that and we can see it. You know, we're saying it's insane or it's just so unbelievably stupid. How can this be? But we need to see where it's coming from. What is creating this stupidity? Because something is creating it. It is a way that we do things that is creating the stupidity. So we need to see the root of it. Because just to say it is stupid is actually a sweeping statement. There's not much detailed knowledge in that. And that is exactly what stupidity is. The lack of detailed knowledge. And I want to show you this here. Where it's been used. It has been used in religion forever. It is being used in politics and just about every other field at the moment. Now again, let me go back to this Kabbalah Institute that I'm going to. I'm not actually saying that they're doing what they're saying they're doing, but the idea was right. And that is, they're saying it's not a religion, it's a science. It is the knowledge of forces. So if you look at the Bible, yeah, and you see the different forces that are working, whether that be created out of thought and emotion and what they work. And then you are actually supposed to discern whether you think and feel that is good or evil for yourself. This book is actually trying to teach you to discern, which it's trying to teach you to think for yourself, which is completely ironic because it's been used for indoctrination. So it is a discernment of the sweeping statement. To go into the detail of it is scientific. There is knowledge, and we're not allowed to go into the detail. So in religion, for starters, God is good, man is inherently evil. There's a sweeping statement. And for the most part, the Christians are not allowed to go into the detail, ask questions about this. You know, you must believe that and do as you're told. That Kabbalah Institute that I am in does go into the detail of it, but the way they're going wrong is they're also starting with this sweeping statement that there's something inherently wrong with us, and they're taking that as truth, and then they go into the detail to find knowledge of how that is true, which you will find, but you're starting with the wrong assumption. So the tree of knowledge that you're building is not going to come up with the truth. So, detail. Going into detail means, in a way, becoming increasingly intelligent. And now, as I said, sweeping statements which are here all the time, and we are not allowed to go into the details of the thing and ask questions. Politics at the moment, Russia is bad, America is good. Sweeping statement. If you go into the detail and ask questions about the details, about what brought about what, and the reasoning of one side and the other, then you are a Russian stooge, a useful idiot. You're Putin's little minion. So you must stay on the level of stupidity in order to be good. Stupid is good. Stupid is good. And if you go into detail, you're going against the will of God. Which, if it is the God that wants dominion over you, yeah, you are going against his will. He doesn't want you to think for yourself. He wants dominion over you. There was another thing I saw that my friend posted, and that was he was a director of Greenpeace, and he was a toxicologist. So there is an even greater detail of how these forces work. Again, he left the organization when they were trying to ban a sweeping worldwide ban of chlorine. And there again, there was this sweeping statement, chlorine is bad, which is stupid. Because chlorine is in many things. Sometimes it's toxic, sometimes it's essential. So you need to differentiate. But again, people are not allowed to think. They're not allowed to go into the detail. They must go with a sweeping stupid statement. And there's toxicology. It's actually, if you, again, put that to the Bible, you take toxicology to the Bible, and you look at the forces, and it is not just force is good, force is bad, but to what amount? To what amount will this force do good? And when do you have too much of it? And there's this thing that I read, what is poison? Poison is that which you have too much of. Yeah? So it becomes toxic. There is a more detailed knowledge, again, of the forces. There is real knowledge. And there's another problem, that if you were to rule this over by one, that is to say, you want to create a table of toxicology concerning our emotions, you couldn't do it. Because to what amount something is useful or toxic depends on the person and the situation. The person itself, the person you're using it on, and the situation you're in. So the only one in any given situation that could analyze the correct toxicology of this is the person itself. Knowing what he is doing with his energies, to what amount he would use them. And again, like for anger, yeah, to what amount should you use anger? There is situations where you need to speak up to bring about the correct outcome. Meek will not do. You're being trampled over. And if it is essential that your voice is being heard, then you need something to give you a bit of oomph to take that out. And quite often anger does that. But to what amount? Again, you are in control of your forces. To what amount should you allow anger to come into this? And at what point is anger too much and it will take over and the outcome is not what you intended to be? But this is how this world is dying of the stupids. Sweeping statements. And we are not allowed to discern the details, to see how this situation is actually coming about, which force, what thought did this, what thought did that, and what is the good and bad in this actually. And it's not clear cut, it's never clear cut. There's a bit here and a bit there of both. So sweeping statements like God is good, man is evil. America is good, Russia is bad. CO2 is bad. Stupids. not discerning details and what it actually does and to what amount it should be doing it and how it interacts with everything else. And you're not allowed to look at everything else. Just that. What else? Well, I think you can see what I'm saying here. So that is how we are dying of the stupids. And that is what we actually must see, because that is what will take us forward. That again is a knowledge that will take us forward, how this is created. Just to say it is stupid is coming out of very intuitive knowledge, and it is right, but there's no knowledge of how this stupid is created. And then we cannot work with just stupid. So then what we do, we go up against the others with another sweeping statement. You are just stupid. That's another sweeping statement. But to explain to them why they are stupid. What is the root of their stupidity? And then we're actually getting somewhere. Anyway, I think I leave it at that, and I talk to you again soon. Bye.